Hello and welcome to another video here on Blueprints. I've completely lost track of what part this is right now. It'll be labeled in the title, but we are going into day 22 and we've got a couple of pups back here are chewing on some bones. They're hanging out, enjoying it, but this is a YouTube exclusive video. I'm not streaming this live on Twitch. The rest of my playthrough so far has been also streamed live on Twitch, but decided I just wanted to do some playing on YouTube only and continue to play because I'm obsessed with this game and kind of figuring out the story more. But excited to get back into it. And last time, if you watched our last part on day 21, we did find our very first sanctum key to open one of the doors. I'm assuming that is called the sanctum. I didn't really, to be honest, when I paid attention down underneath the house, I wasn't paying attention to what that area was called. But we found the sanctum key. Unfortunately, we only had one step left, so that was all we could do with it. But I had kind of decided ahead of time that I just wanted to go into the clock tower and see if we could figure out what the sacred hour meant, and we did, and it revealed something really cool. Secret passage. We solved the clock puzzle, and then we're able to get the sanctum key. So at least we know how to do that now, moving forward. But yeah, our last few days have been kind of rough as far as like our house. I think we've tried a few different rooms. We've tried to make certain things work, and it hasn't. We haven't even been able to go back to room 46 potentially. We haven't even gotten into the antechamber since we initially did. But we've done some other things which are pretty cool. We've been able to get underneath the not underneath, but be able to light all of the kind of torches and be able to take that elevator underneath, where there was more kind of excavating being done by the cliffside. And so that's been pretty cool to discover. We solved the chess puzzle, which we have, as you can see, Mantle of the Night, which adds armory to our pool. So we would love to draw armory, which looks like it's a shop, a yellow room. Maybe we can look on our room directory. That might be our final. No, we still have 2 more shops, which is pretty crazy. We are missing a few rooms still, a couple bedrooms. I think one of them is like a servant's chamber or something. I don't even know if I remember having drawn that yet. We've got almost all the blue rooms. 8 and 20 are the last 2. This gallery puzzle, this confused the crap out of us. Okay. And we've been able to draft all of these. So schoolhouse adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Again, we only drew 1 classroom the last time we got this, so that might be nice. The trading post is also pretty nice. Root cellar, I mean, that's not bad. I would be more leaning towards the trading post or the schoolhouse, just so we can kind of get the items that we want to get. But let's do the schoolhouse. Again, I haven't done a lot of classrooms, so we'd like to see if there's more information available in some of those classrooms. Here we are. 1 dig spot, so if we need to come back and do a dig spot, but otherwise not a whole lot in there. Really mostly meant for what we could potentially get inside our house. So I think my goals, if I were to actually try and follow through with some goals, I don't know, just gather more information, and maybe we can get another sanctum key, or maybe we can find another red letter. Those would be 2 pretty good objectives. So could get some key items early. We could do the billiard room. It's never a bad thing to get some items, but it does completely close us off. I like to save the bedroom until maybe we get the nursery, because then we can just get the bonus steps. But the other nice part about the bedroom is if we get a closet connected, I think we're going to get extra items from the closet. So the billiard room, it's going to give us something for sure. And there's a coin. I've never really looked at these. I wonder if there's anything like with the numbers of the balls that are out, if that would ever do anything for us. There's a lot of things in this house I feel like maybe I've overlooked in some rooms, like some rooms that may have more. Okay, so we learned that this is 4 squared also. But more rooms that may have, may have thought that there wasn't anything left in them, and maybe there is. So I think this is 2 squared 4 plus 4 squared 16, so 18. That doesn't make sense, no? What is the order of operations here? Or is it 2 plus 4 and then you square them? 36. Or yes, 36 and then you get 20. I guess the order of operations is, I'm going to say 16 this time. That did work. Okay. So we're supposed to add and then square them. Okay, and we got 2 keys. Interesting concept. Okay. Would love to save the corridor. Pantry does go right, but we're not getting a lot of opportunities at classrooms. While drafting classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each classroom in your house. Or I guess these aren't considered necessarily classrooms. Still gonna do it. I don't know if this is gonna give it. This is grade 1. So I would assume the first one we always get is going to be grade 1. That makes sense. We never drew a second one, or we never had the opportunity to draw it, just based on what we needed. So we could. So let's draw from out of here. We can redraw. Let's redraw. Library, den, chapel. Library's nice, but we're also very dangerously to just ending up in a dead end. Should be terrible. Or we could redraw one more time. Library gets us more information. I really do want to read. Okay, let's do the library. And that's one of those rooms. I wish they had like a label that actually told us what that stands for, I guess. Like an addition, a drafting room. That's what they're called, drafting rooms. Okay. So if we have a bunch of drafting rooms, every time we draft out of a classroom, we can redraft a lot. So that's nice. And these are 2 different drafting rooms. Okay. So we should have a new book, which is A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Nice. A Modest Account of Our Town by Sir Andrew Darrell. Let's see who has checked this out. And we have a kitten who wants to say hi. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna have to ask you to get off, though, handsome boy. There he goes. Chaos, just from this cat. Unplugs my mic, unplugs my controller, unplugs nothing else. But now he's climbing on the back of a chair, so you can see. And he's just an explorer, but luckily he doesn't break things for the most part. He just likes to check on everything. Okay. So, let's Sightseer's Guide. To Reddington. Again, this is gonna provide us a lot of good information, hopefully, by Sir Andrew. So he's knighted. The thing I was thinking about is that... Hey, buddy. No more. Go. Can't have you up here. No, go. Wants the pencil. Is that... This is a made-up place, I think. This whole world. It seems very, like... British, Northern European. I mean, you've got a Sir, like... Knights, potentially. You've got the Red Party, the Red Guard. But I don't think any of this is real. So it's just its own... I totally just have no idea what I'm talking about. But by Sir Andrew Darrell. So Reddington, I don't know if Reddington... I mean, there's probably a place named Reddington, but is it this place? Oh gosh, there's all these names about, like, who's checking stuff out. So we know who Anne Babbage is. Lord Evanson. Checked it out in 87. Anne Babbage checked this out 10 plus years ago. M. Lowry. I know I've seen that name before, and I gotta remember. M. Lowry, friend of HS. He's the guy who came over and really enjoyed the parlor game. That's the only place I've seen M. Lowry. And then Lord Evanson. I'm not sure who that is. Okay. We're gonna write these down. Might just be more efficient to take a picture. Kinda is. I'm gonna write down Babbage. If we need to refer to the dates again, we can. Lord Evanson. M. Lowry. He just checked it out a year and a half prior. So, okay, let's read about it. Introduction. The third largest city in Fen Aries, okay, which I think is red, and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Okay. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Agerin canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season for all the flowers. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. Tableau? I don't know what that is. Probably just like a captivating view or something. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Main Way Station, and that is a picture of Ilex ex Messerave. A specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. I've seen that before. That exact drawing of it. I think one of them is actually in the library, and I'm gonna go look at that in a second. I think it's on one of those books, and I've seen that, and it's just been in there. So that's interesting. Ilex ex Messervi. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by Mount Perma, by scholars significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, which is our great-grandpa on our mom's side, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son Lionel Epson, our uncle, or our granduncle, on our mom's side, so opposite of HS, on our grandma's side. These are all connected to our mom. Because our grandma is from the Epson line, has Lady Epson. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son, Lionel Epson, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. Ooh. Okay, so however, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence. So, his daughter, which would be Clara Epson, until her marriage in 1951. So they got married in 1951. I feel like that could be important. Maybe. I'm going to write that down next to her notes. Could be a date, could be the year, some important year. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries, when Reddington was still the capital. Okay, this has to go back to our whole history of Orindia. The first king. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Okay. I'm just going to write Botanical Gardens. I need to sharpen these pencils. Featherfall Keep. Built by first king of Orinda Aries. Reddington. is capital of Aries. Oh, that's the picture we've seen in the hall. Have we seen any? That one we've seen. Welcome to Reddington. I don't know if we've seen any of. Seen the LXX. I don't know if we've seen the botanical garden picture. I haven't noticed it. Haven't noticed the picture of Featherfall Keep. Seen that. That's in the entry hall. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness. Rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. Swans are very important here. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Airy's premier vacation destination, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, 100 Bells Tea Room. That is where our mom was supposedly last seen leaving. This place has been mentioned a few times, and it's very interesting that it's specifically mentioned here and when it's open. Only Mondays and Fridays to the public, I guess. So otherwise it's only open to probably higher class. Okay, so we're in Fen Airies, which is the symbol for the Pentagon. Trying to piece this all together. Like, what is the important information that we're trying to learn about? At Mount Holly, at an elevation of 11,220 feet, which is very specific. All right, 100 Bells Tea Room. Okay, Mount Holly. I don't know if that number is important, but it could be. Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. The realm. The entire realm. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Since '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Okay. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Underground city. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Oh wow, and there is a full map of Reddington. So Mount Holly's to the south. This is definitely going to be important. There's the 100 Bells. Mainway Station Bazaar. Trinsdale Lake, Mount Perma, Featherfall Keep. Something Fork. Could use my Angel Tower. What is that? Arius River, Barrens End. I'm gonna take a picture. Having the it's also just a blank page here. Just for any reason in particular. It'd be nice to have the magnifying glasses to make sure I can read all those. I don't know if there's anything hidden. There could be though. Almost like right there. Could be something hidden here, something hidden down here. Tough to say if those are just lines or actual hidden things. But it'd be nice to be able to read something Fork. Okay. So what did that tell us? I don't know. There's still so much unknown information. 2 red letters. Still so much. Don't even know. Greetings from Reddington. My favorite floor plans right now is the schoolhouse, I guess. 2 for 2, I'm picking it. Need to make more contraptions. See, this is there it is. There's the picture of the it's the exact same picture of the Ilex X Messervi, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Is there a reason that it's just there by itself? Oh, highest grade 1. Interesting. Okay, so this is where the classroom is. I was always kind of wondering what's going to end up on this page, and then there's one more page. But what is it about this particular specimen of holly? It's only found in Reddington's mountains. Alright, is this our shortest run yet? It will not be. At least. I'm going to do the den because that gives us 2 doors. Because I'm scared. Let's go left. 2 gems or a key. Let's go gems. Really wish I Unless there's just another reason for this key. I still am holding on to hope, but I feel like we should have just taken the extra gem in our box. Only one box is true. That could be true. But if that's true, then this is the true box. Only one box contains gems. That is true. Just based on the rules of the game, the gems are in the white box. So, this is true, which means this can't be true, which means it's false. Which means there's two true, which means this is also true, which means they're in the white box. Yes. Ooh. Alright. Nursery, kennel. Let's see the kennel. We haven't really gone for the kennel too often. Plus, we gotta see our pups. Hi, guys. What can I do with you guys? I'm gonna take you out for a walk. I don't understand what that picture is telling us. Hi, buddy. This one always wants the loves. Hey, bud, I would really like to take you guys out. It's a dig spot. Oh, it's a little like... Where was there not one in this one that was pissed? Wait a second. There was one that had its back to me last time. I swear there was a fourth one here. Where did it go? Where'd it go, bud? Huh. That's interesting. I wonder where it went. All of these are good. Conference room is really strong. Drawing room is obviously nice. I like the idea of getting in the conference room. We can just get all of our items right here. So let's go backtrack a little bit. See what we can do here. I'm okay with this being closed. Observatory, I think we just do that. So today we're on 14. Is that going to be anything specific? Okay, just don't go for Draxus the Dead. And I think we're good. Oh, we're getting 3. Love to see that. Farmer's apples are actually delicious today. Slice, 3 steps. And Diamondus Minor. Sweet. I've never gotten 3 before. I really do feel like there's something about this room that we just don't know what else to do. Like, why is there any reason you can move it the other direction further, you know? Or like, so just, so you get it right that one time, but that just, what are with the different heights? But we got some good luck. Apples are extra delicious. We got some extra steps. We got a gem. Let's make sure nothing is... So we can freely do some of the spread options. Spread rooms. After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. 9083. this is false. Why would that even be there? I do not understand that. It's just to make you try it and think it is, but like, I feel like you figure out most of the time so easily that you find out so easily that, what am I trying to say? That red notes are false. I mean, I found that out well before I ever drafted the conference room. So I don't know. Tempted to do the chapel just to have an extra door potentially. Walk-in closets give us some good things. Let's do the chapel, just to make sure we don't get... I'm not gonna walk in there unless I have to though. Oof. Oh gosh. Again, puts us in a weird spot. Could do commissary. Let's do the commissary. This does put us down to one door though. What can we get? I don't think I've ever had the salt shaker, so I might purchase that. Although compass could be useful right now. What does the salt shaker do? Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra. Maybe I did. Maybe I have had that. I've had it one time. Yeah, I think I have. So. Ugh. Brutal. Alright. I didn't want to go north because I'm worried that I'm going to get locked out. Our only item right now is salt shaker. Classroom, workshop. Let's do classroom. Let's see what grade 2 gets us. Some more information. Again, the 8 is still turned sideways. This room looks a little different though. What is today's mathematics worksheet? Directions. Find each sum without using signs. Okay. Are we just adding, subtracting, multiplying? So 2 plus 5, 7, 13, 4, 1, 2 times 2, 4, 12. And then that's 10, 4, 2. Let's see how the kids did. Fomric. 7, you got that right. 13, right. 4, right. 1, right. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. Yep. And then you got... Wait, Miss added 6 plus 1 plus 3. That should be 10. 6 plus 1 minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 1 minus 3 is 2. And then he did 6 plus 1 is 7. Times 3, you got that wrong. 6 times 1 is 6 times 3 is 18. You got that one right. And then 6 minus 1 times 3 is 15. Okay. Yeah, there's mathematics. It's starting to add up. So what does this tell us? Penelope. 10 out of 12. Looks like she got... second last one wrong. And she got the 6 minus 1 minus 3. Jenny W. Rob got an F. Look at the colors. Was he just adding always? I don't know. He got the adding ones right. 6. Interesting. 2. Poor Rob. Rob got an F. Not sure if this classroom told us that much that we didn't already know, though. They do all have the red flag in here, which I think is the red flag of Fen Aries, their homeland, which is where Reddington is, which is where we are. So we're piecing the world together a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know if there's really much else. Is there one more kid's Penelope? Fulmric? None of these kids are brainiacs. Okay, we're gonna have to use a key. Hopefully give us something with lots of options. Dining room could be... Oh, we could redraw a bunch. I mean, passageway is really strong here, but I also want to keep the gems. Let's see if there's anything crazy we'll get. Office... Gosh. I might have to take it on this one. Ooh, boiler room. It's a boiler room. No power through here. I feel like since we've gotten to room 46, we've gotten a lot more just like rooms that don't have as many doors. Or maybe we're just attempting to do that because... Gosh, we're gonna need some gems though. But this is good. I think security's good here. This allows us to potentially connect some power. One trunk. Turn the power down. Gosh, I feel like I need to do the lab, but I can't because I don't have any gems. Yeah, that sucks. We actually could have done that. I don't know what that was going to give us. I'm going to do the archives. And we're going to get the power going this way. And that way, if we open another door, which we'll know if it's powered on. But we need to find some freaking gems. We don't really have any. We could open that one trunk. I think we could open that one trunk. But it is going to burn a key. So. Oh, it gave us 3 gems. Holy cow. Okay. Power should be rolling through here. That was worth it, big time. Big time worth. If we get something that costs a gem. Where the room goes. Let's look how the boiler room goes. I think it goes from the bottom. So it was gonna turn into the right where we were coming from. So I guess we want to make sure it can turn the right direction. So let's go here. That's not. That does connect, but what could it possibly be? It could be the laundry room, but I feel like that costs. It could be the weight room. It's a little sketchy of that. Food for sale. Okay, we really need this to be it. Laundry room, pool. We could see what's up with the laundry room. We have options out still. Pool's always good. Allows us to go down. But it does cut off our power this way. I'm gonna do the laundry room. I know it cuts off 3 of our spots, but I've thought about this. We still have not been able to use this file cabinet key. So I really want to do that. Also, be cool to see what this does. Shoe shine. The service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your steps with all of your gems. What the? Seems very sketch. Change all of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. So we could start back up at 0? Is that? Or actually it swaps it, so your allowance. That seems interesting. This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your die with all of your keys. Weird. Specialty services. I'm not so sure any of these are that good. Like I could go down to, I could have 48 gems. And then go down to 1 step. I guess how this would be good is if you like could combo something like this with the freezer. And then I just like start with a billion gems next round. If I'm like, I'm not doing anything else, let's just scrap this run. All of your remaining. So what is? Am I out of all your remaining? I have 14 on that on the luck. I don't know. I don't know how these would be that die cleaning. All your die with all of your keys. I guess if you wanted a lot of dice. You could get more gems. I wouldn't get more gems because I gotta pay coins. No change all your keys with all of your coins. Yeah, I mean I just don't have a lot of coins right now, so I don't know if that's great. But yeah, I mean I could see uses out of everything. Yeah, let's see if we can open one of these safes. Oh! Is it this one? Is it always just this one? I think we can open probably more. Hold on. See if there's more that are capable of being opened. Huh? Maybe not. I thought for sure we'd be opening a bunch of files. Get out of my way. Okay, so I guess it's just the, oh, we got all these ones too. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be oh wow, these are old. Okay, March 10th. It's interesting how it's spelled out 1886 Reddington Herald. So this is going all the way back to like one of the early ages. I never had years on those, but it was the Reddington Herald still. Peace. Terms of surrender have been accepted. The red flags flying over the capital was a bittersweet sight of comfort for many of this realm's war-weary citizens. After 22 years, peace had come at last. We, the staff of Reddington Herald, join all of the citizens of Reddington in welcoming this new era of peace, and formally retract and disavow all prior printed support of House Desolates. King Desolates III. He was the fourth era, and that's when the Grand City of Fen came up, and then there was the era of ruin with Prince Learson of Fen and his Fensurrection. Yeah. Okay. So that's around that time. 1886. House Desolates surrenders. Royals flee in defeat. For shame, O you cowardly coattails! In our most trying hour we clung, and in yours you ran. In his first public address since the end of the war, the victorious leader of the Fen army, General Teskin. I don't know if I've heard that name before. General Teskin. This game has the craziest lore. I wonder if the other cabinet key works for a different spot in the archives. So I still would like to check that out if I ever get the patio, I guess. I think is what it's called, maybe. Hidden file. And then leader of Fen. Army General Teskin. Don't know if I've heard that name. Did not express much sympathy for his fallen enemy. The royal family's departure was not unexpected, as rumors of their plans to flee to the neighboring realm of Araja. Neighboring realm. Araja is the south province. So the middle province is Fen Ares. That's what I thought. And Arch Ares is the north. So the north and the south. Well, the north and south didn't necessarily were fighting, but that's where they were potentially from, or some of them are. However, the suddenness of their departure has left many of their supporters feeling abandoned. It is a disgrace, a betrayal of the people they swore to protect. They have fled to foreign lands, seeking comfort and refuge while their people suffer and struggle to build. This is not the kind of leadership we need. We need leaders who will stand with us in times of adversity, who will not abandon us when we are afraid and at our most vulnerable. In December 9, 1924, Desolate's princess born in exile. This is our mom. This has got to be our mom now. 1924. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe our grandma. Desolate's princess. Okay, in the 4 decades since the end of the war, little news has reached our news deck regarding the former royals, whose life in exile has remained a quiet source of speculation and mystery. Prince Rolf, the grandson of Desolates IV, and we've heard about King Desolates III, broke that silence on Tuesday when he announced the birth of his daughter, the Princess Caitlin J. Ali. Oh, okay, so that's not. Who is this? Someone in our line, though. Caitlin J. Ali. Did we see her in the... God, what was that room called? It was like one of the orange rooms with all the heads, who, in keeping with the Russian tradition, was endowed with her mother's surnames. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Okay. So, yes. We are a Rajan. That makes sense that our mother is a Rajan. She kept with the surname Epson. Interesting. Given our tradition was down with the mother's surnames, continue on page 6. Okay, close supporters of the exiled family are of course concerned, as this public announcement displays a notable shift in conduct for the royals and sets the stage for the family to exit private life and return once again to the public sphere, a change that would undoubtedly stir up long-buried allegiances and unrest in her realm. And that's where this is all with the uprising of the blue, which is probably, if we look at our colors... together. What region is blue? I had Araja as purple, but maybe Araja is blue. Or maybe Arinda Aries in general is blue. Or something else is blue. I don't know. Obviously, it's a battle between blue and red. Red is Fenaries, who won this war, and they've been ruling ever since. The royal family of the Desolates went into hiding for many years, but then in 1924 they kind of came out of hiding, and they've rebirthed this uprising that has been going on for 70 years. And I'm probably in line to be probably from the other side, not even, I don't know if this is even, the Sinclair side. I think this is all coming from potentially the Epson line, I think. So what am I writing here? Oh. Let's see. December 1924. Prince Rolf, the grandson of Desolates IV. Prince Rolf. Have we heard of a Prince Rolf? Prince Rolf. My notes are so messed up. I also need a new pencil here soon. This thing is worn. Announced daughter, Princess Caitlin. I'm pretty sure we saw her in that. Mother's surnames. That's where that whole family tree part, which I think I may have mentioned when I saw that the first time. I was like, it's interesting that she goes by Epson. You have Lord William Epson marries Lady Ashlyn, and they have Lionel Epson. No, sorry. Lord William Epson marries Lady Ashlyn. They have 2 kids, Lionel Epson and Clara Epson. Clara Epson marries Simon H. Sinclair. They have a kid, Mary Epson. Okay, I'm not sure which side it is actually now. Okay. It could be either side. I don't know if we have enough information because there's only been a couple daughters. Close supporters of the Exato family are of course concerned since public announcements was a little shift in conduct for the royals. Yeah. Okay. January 11th, this is way later. Now 5 years later. Tensions rise on southern border. The Crown's recent decision to dismantle the realm's remaining railways has caused increasing tensions with our southern neighbor, Araja, who has, for many generations, relied on our realm's rail tracks for northern passage to Arch Ares. Yes, Arch Ares is the North Island, or North Realm, Araja the Southern Realm, and Fen Ares is the middle. The ensuing round of trade negotiations with the Raja, which were conducted with reckless care and little diplomacy, have, to the surprise of no one, ended in an impasse. Early reports have alluded that, in addition to their other demands, the Crown has requested that the asylum granted to the former House of Desolates be revoked. So the Crown's got to be Fen Ares, and they are like, we want to come for House Desolates. And that is Araja. It has the 3 lines. We don't know what color it is. But this is part of the sigil. The realm. Part of the sigil, realm sigil. So this is like the middle is the Araja, which is the top right here. That stands for Araja. Then you got the 3 lines coming off, which are going to stand for Rainy Realm. And then it has Flower, which is poetic, a strong focus on the advancement of the arts, writing, music, and language. And we don't know the color. Okay. Okay. January 11 to 29. Crown shuts railways between Raja and Arch Ares. Want House of Desolates. Running out of room on this page. Okay. Cool. Very interesting. Again, we're still missing a lot of information, especially because that book that we read had so many things kept out of it. The History of Orindia. We need to find the first edition of that book somewhere. Maybe it's in here. Well, we do need to find that book somewhere. It was called the Reddington Herald. It's called the Reddington Herald. It was called the Reddington Herald back then. And they had to apologize. They had to give out a... I think they were... The Reddington Herald was actually in favor of House Desolates. At least some of the workers. Some of the staff. And all of this, she disappears because she... She is still holding on to that. I wonder if there's like keys that could be used in here. I wonder if that key could have worked potentially in a lot of different places. I do not know. Okay. We need to do the lab. 100%. I actually know how to do this now. So let's do it. Well, I've got the power. Because we just forgot to reread that. So it's 3. Let's see where I wrote that actually out. I know I wrote it way back here. Push 3 up after 9. Okay, just making sure I have the order right. 9. I got it right. Finally. Are we opening those doors, maybe? Yes, this power line goes right to that door. Nice. I did kind of notice that at one point. I don't know if I said it out loud, but that those wires went right into the store. Oh gosh. The Blackbridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. The Blackbridge Grotto. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Oh, so we could choose like one of these computers that we want to get to without actually having to have the room unlocked. We could use that for the shelter in this run. So an experiment. Each time you find some trash while digging. Excuse me, Siri. I wasn't talking to you. Each time you find some trash while digging, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. I really want to... Do we have the mailroom? Next 3 times you open a locked trunk, lose 10 steps and you get 20 gold. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then set your dice to 2. Ooh, if we get the mailroom, that would be sick. Let's see if we can get the mailroom. I don't believe we have the mailroom. That would give me more reason to go for it now. And I think I would do... I don't know. One of the first 2 probably. Each time you find some trash while digging. I mean, we get that a lot. If we ever found the shovel to combine with that, I would like to see what letters... What other letters get delivered. And then we got this whole thing. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. So they did this test in the Mount Holly freezer. I'm not sure how we're supposed to connect that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. One magnifying glass. Where the heck do you have a magnifying glass? I need that. Could be right in here. I just missed it. Wouldn't be surprising. Kimberly Thompson. Were we wondering who Kimberly Thompson was at any point? No, Mrs. Peterson. Man, there's too many names. And I suck with names. Oh, there it is. We walked right past it. Okay. We can't even do anything with this now. So there is nothing, at least, left to do on this run. I wonder... Yeah, I really want to go... I want to go down there and see if the shelter, like... if it's doing anything with that. Before we do that, let's go in here and let's magnify some things. Just to double check. Right there, red flags. Alright, does she have anything noticeable? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Nothing to magnify there. Maybe in the classroom? Let's check our food. Not enough for any of these. Add morning room to today's draft pool. Plus initial 10 if you have a showroom in your house. Okay. Cars 2. I think good to get some items. We're really low on some good items today. Also, I still want to know why this screen was circled. And there's the damn thick and the infinity symbol. And they're very, like, you can really see them. Still don't know how to do that. Okay. Anything useful here? I feel like we would want to. Jenny W. Like, are these kids' names important? Rob. Poor Rob is failing. Extra steps to avoid spending a coin. Compass, shovel. Shovel could be good. Let's do the shovel. Oh, that's my dogs. Oh my god, I thought that was... that's funny. I thought it was my actual dogs. Hilarious. Oh, he's back. He has a little, like, they have the little door that they can go outside. Hi. Okay. So he came in and out. He was gone before. I know I wasn't tripping. Nice. Also, yeah, the shovels, if we dig, we unlock doors now. So you went outside, buddy. Okay. See that? But that's, you're facing east. How are you going outside? We're right next to the observatory. That is not right. Shouldn't it be this way? I don't know if that's just the game messing up, but like the window should, like, this is literally the observatory right next to us here. Interesting. Okay. I swear there were some other things that I wanted to read. It was the map. Where was the map? Oh, it was in the library. Yeah, let's go do that too. M. Lowry. Lord Evanson. We wanted to magnify some of this. Any secret? Will we ever go to Featherfall Keep? Mount Holly. I thought I might have said something. Okay, so this says Tanner Fork, maybe? Botanical Gardens. Burrows Inn? Yeah, that doesn't look like writing, it's just little scribbles. Mainway Station Bazaar. Featherfall Keep, Mount Perma. Angel Tower. Will we ever explore her? I don't feel like we will, but you never know. Okay. Starting to slightly get low on steps, so. And we do not have running shoes. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This was the last permanent addition, the Blackbridge Grotto. Wow. What in the... That matches that. There's a terminal. Okay, before I explore, I'm gonna take a quick restroom reprieve. Be right back. Okay, back. Probably just a few short seconds for you, but if you're watching, for me, we are back here. So, wow, this is like a whole... I mean, this is very advanced technology for 1993, like, this computer system. Okay, I want to press this and see what happens. Oh, that was press. A small data microchip. Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. Probably on one of these computers. Oh, some data. Insert microchip. I wonder if we need to find 3 of these to plug them all into this. I wonder if we can plug it in somewhere else. Blackbridge. Blackbridge Networks and Network Administrator Controls. Uppercase, lowercase. What the heck? I mean, can we do Swan Song? Admin not found. Oh, Blackbridge. I don't know. I don't know anything about Blackbridge. Damn. Really not gonna be able to. Just know of the Children of the Black Water. What is Blackbridge Network Administrator Controls? Oh, I don't know. What is this microchip? Might be able to be plugged in somewhere. So we need 2 more microchips potentially to open this door. That's pretty cool. This is definitely advanced technology. What does that mean? I mean, that can't be your admin code, no? Is there any other notes? Stickies? Screw it. Let's try this. Did I do that right? I feel like it got all weird when I went to type it. I-O-O. Probably not, but... Admin not found. Admin key. I don't know if we have anything that's like an admin key, to be honest. Really don't think we do. That's a bummer. At least this is always open now. The sun. So that's at least cool, but Hmm. Is it worth the dig spot? The one dig spot over here. It could be something good, but it could be crap. Oh, we do need to run the experiment with the dig spot, though. Dude, every time these dogs bark, I think it's mine. I think it's my dogs. I wanted to be able to access the shelter and know if that did anything. Okay. We just gotta continue. Maybe we'll get some steps. Dark room, weight room. We'll burn both gems for this. We might be done soon anyway, so maybe we see what's in this room. Oh, it's the passageway. Okay. Well. Locksmith. I guess we're doing the furnace. Ah. Poop. Office. Weight room. Archive floor plan. Oh god. There's the dark room. Should have known. Is there anything else we're trying to do? Could do the lab. I don't know if that needs a key. I think I'm just gonna keep going. See if we can find something that's gonna help us. It's chamber. I don't know who all these people are. I haven't taken good enough notes to... I'm assuming this is Mrs. Babbage. She doesn't look like a maid. She looks like she's kind of... You know, got the Carmen, which I think is... one of these two is Bridget, probably. Danny Ravain. I don't know if he's in this picture. Who looks like a groundskeeper? Maybe this guy. And then Hartley. We have Christoph. I don't know if that's Christoph Hartley or if that's two different people. That's locked. Okay. Definitely some good stuff. There's gotta be another password to even get into this terminal. Methinks. Special orders. What would I like to order? Running shoes. I feel like I keep ordering those and we don't get them. Running shoes are so good. I can find some glasses, always good. Metal detector. Metal detector seems somewhat rare. I don't know. What are the rare ones? Like they're saying 1 to 2 days. Is that everything? It's 1 to 2 business days. I think we ordered the running shoes, and I think we missed the day that we were supposed to get them. Yeah, they're all 1 to 2. Let's do running shoes again. Remote terminal access. Let's go to the lab. Let's do the experiment setup. The next 3 times while you... Oh, I want to do immediately. Each time you find some trash while digging. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. There will be delivered when you draft a red room. Let's do that. Should have done these each time you draft a red room, but since we drafted so many. Can't even do the laundry room thing. This is locked. Okay. Well, this will be the end of our day, but we did finally do this experiment about freaking time that we opened. I think we could have had that open such a long time ago, but even still. West-facing villa. West wing favored. No new rooms. But we definitely found some new information and a new permanent addition to our lovely home. Alright. And we go to day 23. As always, let's go straight to the west gate path. See what we're gonna do today. Special lands now cost additional steps instead of gems. That's good to remember, because what else would we ever need gems for? If we got the laundry room, we could trade any of our gems since we wouldn't be using them. We could make an offering, receive a blessing, which is always nice. We could just focus on making sure we get steps more than anything, which means we could draft bedrooms, lots of bedrooms. This is also technically a bedroom. Or we could just see what we get. I mean, let's do the shrine. We did 8, I think, our very first time, so let's max out. See what 10 does. Could try 1 too. You have received the blessing of the general. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. That's pretty strong. But it also requires us to draft red rooms on different ranks. So that's good to know. If we pull the furnace in like that rank 1 in one of the corners, could go for it. Could give us a lot of gems. And we get that for 3 days, no? Blessing of the General. We do. Two extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. Or we just take it for the items now. I'm gonna see if we can get it connected to a bedroom. Need some items today. Okay, I might do this and try and get the closet. Give me the closet. Come on, baby. This is where we want it. Bastardos. Okay. Not a terrible time for the nursery. Ooh, we got 2 die. Solid. Okay. Excuse me. Let's do the kitchen. See what we can order today. Banana, club sandwich, and 5 steps for every green room in your house. The main course is if you have a boiler room in your house, you get plus 10 for the country stew pie. I just like to keep the water running. I like to waste water in this game. This is no bedroom. Okay, there's one of our bedrooms. Alright, let's backtrack. Hallway, drawing room. Either one is pretty good. Gosh, do I want to already burn my gems? We're gonna hope we get some more. Means I'm not upset if this is... Oh, out of the lab already. I was gonna say if this is the closet. We'll take the items. And the running shoes. Nice. Okay. And we got another reroll. Wanted to get it next to a room, but can't do security. So we're stuck with spare or hallway. Or redraw. I forgot I had to redraw. Mount Holly gift shop. Yes. Absolutely. Probably I could redraw. I always forget the first time. Classic. Definitely want to try and buy something. Oh, Digiblocks console edition. That's right. So that's coming soon. Pretty crazy. It'd be cool to get that in the walk-in closet or add that to the dining room. Oh yeah, when you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Nice. Swim trunks, permanent addition to the pool. Just be sure to bring some keys. Yeah, I wonder what that does. That's definitely seems quite interesting. June 15th, 1983. Out respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff... Is there anything important about that date? Like, could that be a code? June 15... Oh, I'm an idiot. I already had used that corner. Shoot. What the heck am I thinking? Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, we need some items. For sure. What was I thinking? I don't know. I was not paying attention. I think just because the closet is so small, I just wasn't paying attention. The only downside of doing it this way is that we do have to walk all the way around if we want to go to the right side. So we are going to burn more steps with it not being connected. Wow. So many dead ends. I do have the rerolls. Oh, magnifying glass. To die for the boudoir. The boudoir. I do workshop. I have not been getting the workshop very often. Nice, the battery pack, okay. Has this letter changed? It's like chiseled T. I don't know if we've ever seen that anywhere else, but okay. Doubt we can combine any of these, but the hopes that we find more items. Cannot see if I'm drafting. I could re-roll. I could take the parlor game, get a couple gems. Could do the dark room. It's a little risky. But that does impact our getting more red rooms. Dark room's not so bad. Tough call. Where if you can find the items in here without being able to see? I don't think so. was terrible. Wow, what a waste. I think I'm botching this really bad now. That was so stupid. And I have no idea what we're getting now. I'm closed off. Wow, man, I am just trolling my own games. I definitely should have done that other side from the chapel. You should me find some trash while digging. So that'll be the mailroom whenever you draft an archive floor plan. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. I don't even have. Let's just do a little bit of yeah, we're trolling our own game right now. That was our only way up, and we just wasted the secret passage. Let's just see if we get anything interesting. Observatory, can't even go for that. Servants' quarters, wow, we don't even have a gem for that. How tragic, we've never even gotten the servants' quarters. Okay. That was a good waste of a day. Wasted our items, we wasted a good battery pack. There's nothing we can even do. It'd be nice if we could buy something, but we don't even have gold. So I think that's it. We have no more doors. So we're gonna call it a day here in a second. We're just gonna throw some gold in the wishing well. Hope that gives us some better luck tomorrow. Yikes. That was a short day. Day 23. The rustic villa. And I think that's one of the first times I've ever pulled the servants' quarters. And I didn't have a gem for it. Which is really disappointing. Seems like a room that we should have been able to get before, but... Alright, day 24, a new day. We have not grabbed our allowance. We have struggled getting far. Ooh, the tomb. Could also do the shelter. Somebody draft a dead end in your house. Spread 5 to the tomb. That is really strong. Just even that ability in itself. My question is there a way for me to get to the other side? Is there a way for me to get to the side where the boat is with the reservoir empty? Because we have not been able to go down. I'm kind of curious if... So I feel like these candles mean something, but I am not sure still. Catacombs, as they say. Maybe the opportunity to look at what this sigil could be. Orinda Aries. I think the lines refer to fog. What is the outside? That I do not know. It just looks solid, no? There's like no pattern. I don't know if that is one. And then the Metropolitan, Orinda Aries, Foggy, Metropolitan. That's what that says. I wonder if one of those candles goes on when we open one of those rooms. I'm curious. Oh wow, that's a lot of chests. Holy crap. Okay. All different colored chests. Blue, yellow, black, red, white. I wonder if this has anything to do with the parlor game. That key, like, could the parlor game or the wind up? I'm definitely gonna grab both if I can get back down there. Interesting, interesting. The reservoir. Okay, that's gonna be blocked. That's pretty cool. There. Wow. Need to remember that this wall looks breakable potentially. What else is buried down here? That wall looks kind of breakable. Possibly. Okay, let's not waste our day again. We should be able to get a lot of gold put down here. It's partially why I chose this spot. 15 gold to start. Billiard room. Sneeze. Let's get some luck. Need some luck on our side today. This looks like one. What is it for 15? Let's double check. Sale, everything is 50% off today. Love that. See flyer for details. Solid, solid. Oh. Today only, great deals ahoy. The sale, everything up to 50% off. Offer valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. I've never gotten a bookshop. What? That's the other shop. I never even had that in my, like, pool. My options. I want the bookshop now. 100%. Let's just do this now. We won't do that side, but let's do this side. Just do here. If we get a dead end, yeah, we just get the furnace. We do still have the Mantle of the Knight. Or sorry, not the Mantle of the Knight. Blessing of the General. Well, at least 5 different ranks, gain rooms, gain 5. So we have 2 different ranks now. Don't want this chamber here. Could do secret passage. Let's do the bedroom. Lavatory, yeah. Risky, that's for sure. Do parlor game. Lots of red rooms is always risky. Freaking archives, man. We don't really want another red room here. I think I want a green room. But I think we're gonna need some gems first. Why was M. Lowry, our friend, our uncle's friend, interested in the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington? Maybe he was just visiting? The gems are in a box with a statement. The white box does not have a statement. Okay, so that's true. Which means this just doesn't have a statement. So this has got to be false. Gems are in a box with a statement. So the gems are in here. One without a statement. Okay. Gems, but $10 coins in a trunk. The coins are all underneath. Gets us a key, storeroom. Okay, I'm actually okay with getting the lavatory here. Why? Sometimes there's items in here. Does not appear so. Hi, buddy. Great view of Mount Holly. Alright, handsome. You want the window open now? It's cool enough. It says, Dad, you've been playing this game a long time. Oh, brother. Study while drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Oh, I don't want the weight room there. Sucks though. I guess we're gonna do the study. Get a gem. What could this code be? I still do not know. For the safe. And it's just numbers. The weird part is, like, this is the one that has the drafting room. Whatever room that is. I think it's the drafting room. The drafting studio. Where... the better part is we get a drafting table with T-square and compass in hand. Over half of the floor plans. All I work conceptually for finding drafted in this studio. And he had a model of this safe in there, but I don't understand how that connects. And like with the compass, you can zoom in on the keys. What am I missing with that? I feel like that's the missing part, and I just haven't put that together. Unused pairings. What would be, this would be G, T, D, I don't know if that means anything, but hi baby girl. G, T, D, R, N. Maybe that's a passcode or something. GTDRN. It's right here. GTDRN. Worth a shot. Right. I'm not gonna go back, but okay. Well, this is about to be another very sketch run for us. Just so many dead ends. So what do we need here? I don't really want to burn a gem, so let's just go up. Drawing room could be good. some point I am going to want some of these red rooms, but I think we need some better options for drawing. You have a lot of coins down the bottom. So let's go. Okay. Passageway we don't have enough for. Commissary only goes down. Can redraw. Chapel, archives, aquarium. Aquarium counts as a red room. Does burn our gem though. Using archives early sucks though. Archives can get us in such a bad spot, but it does go every direction. This game just never stops making things difficult. Let's do the archives. Give me something that's fine, I guess, but something for something that would maybe give me some, maybe just like the storeroom or something. I do wonder if this remains open. It does remain open. So I have that key now for good. Cool. That's good to know. Lab, closet, or archived. Let's take the closet. Get some items. Coin purse and a reroll. Not the best. We should have a lot of coins sitting for us in the bottom. Let's see if this opens. Nice. We could redraw. We could just... I don't want to randomly guess. I also don't necessarily want to burn our only gem. Less likely to find items lying around in your house. That sucks. But we get a bunch of gems, I think, for doing this. Yeah, we did. We just got 5. I think I'm gonna use the key on the other room. Lose half. They really hate me in this game. Ballroom. I've never had the ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your diamonds to 2. Okay, when you enter. Interesting. So you could use that to your advantage. Oh, I've never gotten it, so I'm gonna do it. Is there anywhere I can burn my gems for any reason? I don't have no stores, so I'm just gonna waste 2 gems right now. Brutal. Brutal. I think we're still gonna do it. Never been in here before. Wow, cool. well, there's the price. There's music. Clara and Simon. An Eclipse Ball, 1952. So wow, that's crazy. So there's Simon. This would have been, I mean, we've never opened this before. So we would have never seen that there was another Simon. And this was Clara. So our grandparents. Married in 1951. I wrote that down. So this was the ball in 1952. How nice. He did say this is for Baroness Orvi, so that's not who we're thinking of. Look at this nice piano. Music stand. Oh, pages 6 and 7. Okay, this could fill out our message that we had written down many days ago. Way back here. Music room. First words on the sheets. Under these stars the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. On the sheets are... the gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. Two remain for one last dance, and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. First words on the sheets are true message. I thought that. I actually wrote the first words. I thought that was true. Okay, so find among the white trees under 2 stones. Find among the white trees under 2 stones is the actual true message. Find among the white trees under 2 stones something hidden. The white trees. I don't know if I've noticed any white trees, but I'll have to pay attention. Okay. Every time we walk in here, we set our thing to 2, so we could. Kind of interesting. We'll save the gem. Get a gem. Greenhouse. You're more likely to draw green rooms. Sweet. I actually do like that, but also steps. See the greenhouse. Especially if we ever found the broken lever, I wonder if we could actually put that in. Oh, there's a bunch of gems in here. Okay, we don't want to grab all of those. Okay, white trees, white trees. I guess we are less likely to find items, so... Oh, there is a shovel, hell yeah. Another shovel. I need a key. Is really what we need. Maybe we grab 1 gem, just in case this next door. Hope it doesn't need a key. Veranda. Or the gymnasium. Start burning our gems. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I need keys. That's not a key. need a key. That's also not a key. Please don't be locked. Okay. West Wing Hall is not guaranteed to be unlocked. And we're going further and further north. Our only other option is the maid's chamber, and that door is locked. So, could risk the patio, but we would have some dig spots. Maybe we get a key. I think I'm gonna do that. But we were gonna get the file cabinet key. It is locked. Okay. Well, our best hope is that we dig one up right now. We don't. We have the coin purse. Fudge, man. We have no way to get more keys right now, do we? Nothing we have pulled has been giving us keys. It's been very frustrating. We did get another file cabinet key though, so we can go do check on that. Man, brutal. And we leave that because we're automatically going to go to 20. We have the locked trunk in the front, but we don't have like a... We have so many gems today. So many gems today. We literally get free 2 gems every time I walk in here. Okay, let's check this. Is this one? Just gave us an upgrade disc. Maybe a key? East Red... Oh, there's a sigil. East Reddington Hospital Certificate of Birth. This document attests that Mary Matthew Epson, our mom, was born to Lady Clara Epson. Is our grandmother, and Simon H. Sinclair, our grandfather, in this hospital at 4:05 a.m. Tuesday, the 22nd day of January in the 6th era. That actually might get us in. Her birthday is 01/22. Take a picture of this. This is what I've been thinking. Like, when is her birthday? And also, what is that sigil? In the 6th era, 1958. Oh, we're in the 6th era of... Okay, of... not Fen Aries, but Arindia. In witness whereof, East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true as verified by its duly authorized officer of the Fen Aries Registrar of Persons. Dr. Lily Risian Rose, Registrar Office, Sarah Derivian. Not Desolate. Derivian. Okay. And the sigil, if we review, looks like... I need to pull up all my pictures. Okay. Looks like... Looks like the Pentagon. Just Fen Aries. Which is in Reddington is in Fen Aries. Looks like it actually looks the same as this one that's on the book, which said Red Banners Marshall Fog. In Fen Aries. So that's where she was born. I think one of the rooms, I don't think it's the study, I think it's the office where she was hanging out, is maybe her birthday. Oh, I really want to check that. January 22nd, 1958. This game really didn't want to give me one key though. Right? Like oh man. One singular key. I mean, we'll double check that we're not missing any keys. We can go up to security. We do have an upgrade disc. Can get some usage out of that. 6 gems lying around, 30 coins, and a trunk. Not a scrap a key anywhere. Try to think if there's any dig spots we could have missed. Aquarium. Upgrading the aquarium. Goldfish aquarium. Aquarium is every color of room. Oh, plus 10 gold. Starfish aquarium. Get plus 1 star. Oh, or it's a power source. Electric eel aquarium. That's kind of cool. Just thinking about the power. Like, we did the lab. What else? Do we feel like we need power for? Anytime soon. And I'm not sure. Lab, boiler room. I mean, the laundry room is sometimes nice. Pump room. I feel like we've kind of used what we needed from the pump room, like for the power. I feel like the lab is good to go. We got the key out of that furnace at one time. I don't know if that's actually gonna help us that much anymore. I could be wrong. Sounds cool. Starfish aquarium or goldfish aquarium. Getting 10 coin is nice. Aquarium is every color of room. Wait, we already know that. But plus 1 star. I want to see what the electric eel aquarium though looks like. I bet that's super cool looking. If there's actually electric eels in there, I almost just want to do it just for that, or the starfish. But I almost think goldfish is the best option for us. I mean, plus 1 luck isn't bad. There's got to be some hidden like. Let's do that. I don't know if this is the right choice, but. Another way to add to our star collection. So yeah, I don't think this is the code for this one, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Oh, 0122. Yeah, I think it's the office. If we had a sledgehammer, we could get that open. There's no sledgehammer anywhere. And we have all this gold in the tomb right now. That's just about to be wasted. Any dig spots? Greenhouse? Any dig spots I could have missed? The furnace has one. It's worth a shot. Everything's on sale today and we didn't even get to utilize that. Like, I don't think we drafted a single shop. Like, didn't even have the option to try and buy something. Give us a key. Come on, game. More coins. More coins that we can't spend. I would buy so many keys right now. Also, if I could turn this on, maybe there's a key in here. Oh. Tragic, tragic day. We're so close to, like, accomplishing something. And we just didn't get any keys. Not enough, that's for sure. Make a wish for a key. I would love a key. I'm tempted to run another day on this video, but I may play another one, but oh my god, all this gold, and I'm not going to get to keep any of it. Oh, there's nowhere for me to put it. 60 gold. 60 gold. There's nothing for me to purchase. White trees. Do we see any white trees around? Music just went kind of crazy. No. Is it actually the... or is it frozen? Oh, that's crazy. It's actually the, oh. It just, if we had the clock tower, it just hit the sacred hour. Wild. Should look for the white trees. White trees. I mean, it could be out here. I've never noticed any white trees, but... those look like white trees. Those look like white trees. Okay, we're gonna do that tomorrow. But you're gonna have to stay tuned for the next episode. I'm going to cut it here and we will return. I'm gonna keep playing, but it's gonna be in the next video. So again, if you've made it this far real quick. Let's see how we did in the day. We're learning a lot, but we are not progressing through the house. It is crazy how we are getting stuck so much. But we did for the first time get the ballroom, so that's pretty cool. This could have been a really good run because we were gonna have basically unlimited gems because of the ballroom, and we just couldn't find any keys. Garden Villa, 4 greenhouses. Sometimes it goes like that. But I'll see you in the next one. Later.